What's good, y'all? It's your boy, Aries. What is up, YouTube? Oh man, all of the people that have been here since the intro of my channel a couple years ago will understand that. But anyway, happy. What's up? I don't know what day it was. Thursday, I think. But it's almost Black History Month, and I got a little something for you. Nah, I'm shade. So I'm gonna get it cracking on that as soon as this video turns off. But we gonna get into this new death battle, Miles Morales versus Static Shock, and I'm hyped for this because Miles wasn't really part of my childhood because I didn't know of him. I don't know as much as about comic books and shit like that I do now, but Static was my dude. I need a TV show, I need a movie, I need something. I need a reboot of the cartoon or something, man. Put him in Black Lightning. Put him in Black Lightning, bruh. Put him in CW's Black Lightning. I need that to happen. I need that to happen, bruh. But anyway, man, before we get into this video, make sure you like, subscribe, and wait, hold on. What am I doing? That's what I say at the end. Well, yeah, go ahead and like and subscribe right now. And comment on which one do you guys want to win? Who do you want to win in this fight? Miles or Static? Virgil Hawkins. That's his real name. But anyway,
throughout the Earths of Marvel and DC Comics, there are hundreds, no thousands of superheroes saving the day. But what if I told you there were even more across the multiverse?
Oh, great, as if we don't have enough to keep track of already.
Miles Morales, the Spider-Man of Marvel's Earth number 1610.
And Static, the electric genius from DC's Dakotaverse.
Dude, Spider-Verse was so good.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Seriously.
At first glance, the world of Earth 1610 isn't so different from our own. But look closer and you'll find Coca-Soda instead of Coca-Cola, PDNY officers instead of NYPD.
And a hamburger and fries can cost $30,000 goddamn dollars.
But perhaps the greatest difference in this so-called Ultimate Universe was that Peter Parker, the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, was dead.
Enter Miles Morales. He was your typical kid from Brooklyn and didn't have much to worry about except his overbearing mom and dad. Hey kid, appreciate your folks while you have them. You never know when they're gonna pull a surprise Uncle Ben.
Well, Miles spent most of his time with his more laid-back Uncle Aaron, who turned out to be a secret supercriminal.
Totally relatable.
Yeah,
anyway, during one of his heists into a secret lab, Aaron accidentally scooped up a spider. The next time Miles visited, the spider got loose and, you know what happens.
Miles, let's go.
This spider carried the genetic enhancing Oz formula, yet another attempt to recreate Captain America's infamous super soldier serum. It had previously transformed Peter Parker into the first Spider-Man.
Wait a minute, who came up with the idea to store the super serum in a friggin' spider?
Scientists can be weird sometimes.
Maybe next time, put it in something that can't walk away. It's got 8 legs. That's like 4 times more walking power.
Yeah, okay.
Sure. Either way, with his new powers, Miles donned red and black to become the ultimate Spider-Man.
As the newest spider lad on the block, he does whatever a spider can. He's super strong, super fast, and has the overpowered super radar, the spider sense.
After meeting Peter's Aunt May, Miles took up the classic web shooters, complete with multiple types of long to short range webbing.
Yet another tool that would be perfect for snagging a beer from the fridge without leaving the couch.
Boomstick, he was a teenager.
Different universe.
Static, for what I can remember, he can he has the ability to like control like the entire electromagnetic spectrum. Like not just electricity. Electricity is just the easiest for him to control, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I think. So don't think Miles has a good matchup here. But anyway, we're gonna get back into it.
There's different drinking laws, right? And also, like Peter, he can stick to walls. You know,
right.
Spider style.
Yes, like some spiders, Miles can control his body's interatomic attraction, essentially sticking to walls like a magnet. However, unlike Peter, this subatomic electron manipulation gave Miles a few extra moves of his own.
Yeah, the kid's got electric powers. He can zap people with a quick touch, fire off massive explosions, and even turn invisible. Wait, what's that got to do with shocking people?
This venom sting can even take out the Ultimate Universe's Electro, a being literally made of electricity. But Miles didn't just shock him, he disrupted Electro's own charge. Similar to a miswiring sending too much electricity in one direction and shorting out your computer when somebody forgot to plug it into the surge protector.
Wiz, you know I don't believe in protection for anything. It's going in raw.
Anyway, as the new Spider-Man, Miles obviously had a lot to live up to. After his Uncle Aaron died in front of him.
Ha! Told you somebody would pull a Ben!
Miles pushed past the heartache. He persisted, living up to Peter's ideals, and eventually stepped out of his shadow to be Spider-Man in a way only he could.
Oh yeah, what's up, Danger? He can blast apart a building-sized
Dude,
monster
everyone
and
got
survive being
goosebumps
slammed
when that
around by
scene
the
happened.
giant Cassie Lang. That's Ant-Man's daughter.
He's smart enough to hack military drones
still need to
and
play
quick
that
enough to
game,
destroy
by
an
the way.
alien device in a microsecond.
Came out almost
Essentially,
2
he
years
needed
ago,
to
that's
open
why I
and
haven't
close a
played it.
portal in an impossibly short time frame to prevent an alien force from invading. It's a long story.
Point is, he's super fast. With his spider sense, he can react to things
Cassie
before they even
Lang
happen.
is the
He's
Ant-Man
super tough
in
too. He even survived being caught in
Earth
this
1610?
giant super collider exploding.
Measuring the size of this hole using real-world maps of New York and solving for fragmentation, we know this explosion must have been equivalent to about 222 tons of TNT.
Sure, that's not
Do they have,
technically
like, a
canon to the
mathematician
comics,
to, like,
but guys, main series
do this
Spider-Man
shit?
has done way crazier things. I mean, he has the same powers, and Miles has even
Bullshit.
beat the crap out of him.
Bullshit,
Classic
there
Pete
gotta
can
be
bench
something
press
that-
130
there has
tons,
to be
uses
something
spider
that,
sense to
you know,
dodge beams of light, and ripped apart Doc Ock's robo-arms,
he
which
had a
once survived a
handicap.
2
He had to
kiloton
have
nuclear
something.
explosion. So
Something must have
I'd say
happened
the
to him
super
for him to
collider
get
feat
his ass
checks
beat up
out.
like that.
Unfortunately, Miles' electric powers can tire him out, and his spider sense does not protect him automatically, serving more as an alarm or proximity sensor.
But the youngins proved himself to be the best successor a Spider-Man could ever want, and more.
Watch the
he even
movie,
got
damn
pulled
it.
into the main Marvel timeline when they blew up the Ultimate Universe. Miles Morales is truly one of the greats.
Don't wash the mouth, wash the hands.
Watch that. We get it.
Despite growing
I
up in
know
the
y'all
most
get it.
crime-filled neighborhood of Dakota City, Virgil Hawkins was a pretty chill guy.
He spent his time playing D&D, reading comics,
Kilowatt
typical
kid.
nerd stuff. But he had one major
Okay, so
problem,
he a
the
nerd.
classic sitcom bully. No teenage story is
Dude.
complete without it.
During
you
school, he
gave,
was frequently harassed by local gang leader
if you gave
Francis
Mark
Stone.
Phillips from
Virgil's only
RDC
refuge was
World
one of his
1
few friends, Larry
electricity
Wade.
powers.
Larry convinced
That nigga
Virgil
would
there
be
was
static
only
shock.
one way to get
Give
rid
him
of
and some
Francis for
dread.
good.
Give him
Join
that and
his
some
own
dread.
gang and pack some heat. Things got, well, pretty
his
intense, and
ass?
Virgil wasn't having any of it. It was time to bail like DC Comics on their cinematic universe.
But the damage was already done. The police arrived and let loose a massive canister of what seemed to be tear gas.
Oh, by the way,
wasn't.
watch this
Yeah,
TV
this
show.
grape-looking
If you
mist
can
was
find it
actually some
somewhere,
experimental
send me a
shit.
link.
It was supposed
But
to tag each gang member so
watch
the
the
cops
show.
could track them down later.
It's
but
fine.
it was actually laced with
my
radioactive
childhood
quantum
right here.
juice, which killed almost everybody. I hate it when that happens.
Luckily, Virgil was
What they
one of
call
the few
quantum
who
juice?
survived,
Yeah,
but the
that's what it was
quantum juice
I
still
didn't hear
had
it.
an
I'm
effect.
talking y'all.
You could say he was shocked to find out what it did.
Yes, he began to develop electromagnetic powers. Before this, Virgil always felt out of his league, but now he was in a league of his own and became the
Static.
superhero Static.
Static shock.
Hell
Romeo
yeah!
made that
With these
theme
new
song.
powers, the guy was unstoppable.
Oh,
He could blow
man.
shit up with electric
That's
bolts
just,
quick
it's
as
just so
lightning, make
2000s,
explosion
man.
balls called Nova
Watch it.
bombs, and taser people with punches to the face.
Right, but he's not just good at shocking people. Static can alter the electron attraction of any object or surface. He can erect
Like I
extremely
said,
durable
yeah,
electromagnetic
it's more than
force fields that
electricity.
block most attacks. He can even move metal around like a hip young Magneto.
And slip metal under his feet to take to the
What was
sky.
that, like a trash can
His
that he
favorite
that
ride
he
is the
made that
static
out of or
saucer,
something?
a giant frisbee
Or
that
a,
doubles as a shield and buzzsaw.
a sewer
Think about it. Don't
lid?
you wish your
Something?
car could literally
Sewer
cut
lid?
through traffic?
Obviously, turning superhuman overnight caught Virgil a bit off guard. But after a few speed bumps, he became a well-regarded superhero throughout the city of Dakota, even teaming up with fellow heroes like Icon and Rocket.
Icon and Rocket.
Yeah,
Come
who's
on,
that?
where's Batman and Wonder Woman?
Oh, I should mention that while Static is part of the DC universe, he did not
Oh,
start
yeah,
there.
yeah, yeah.
See, Static was
It was
originally
another
created by Milestone
comic
Comics, which
thing.
eventually merged with DC.
Imprint,
Their characters,
whatever.
including
Company.
Static, existed in an alternate timeline known as the Dakotaverse. Then a guy named Dharma gained cosmic
course they gotta
power
make
and
a
accidentally blew
canon,
everything up,
ex-
sending Static into the main
explanation,
DC timeline. It's really not too complicated.
Uh-huh.
I've actually been working on a device to peer into alternate timelines, but unfortunately it still needs...
Button! Well now, old chap, what were we discussing but a moment ago?
Oh, shite, don't you know? Let's figure
They
out who
made-
that wins a fatality kerfuffle.
Yes, I'm mad as hops. Let's begin, my fellow
They made-
Ultracommodarian.
They made Wiz
I
into Ron
regret
from
everything.
GTA 5.
I want to do it again.
No! I'm sure that's fine.
Well, no matter the universe, Static was always one-upping himself. He learned how to see ultraviolet light and how to make people glow.
Static can use his powers
What's that got to
outside
do with
the visible
shocking
light
people?
spectrum. His
That
suit
would be
also
his
has
ability
a
to
tech
detect
to
bioelectric
track
auras.
targets
Static
via
can also create
optical
power-draining plasma coils, disrupt the electrical impulses of others, and empower or heal himself by draining energy from outside sources.
He can literally reattach his severed arm with shock power. I'm not even
How,
joking. Look at this.
Come-
Since when could electricity do that?
Clearly, Static has a lot of power at his beck and call.
He can survive building-sized
Gosh,
kabooms,
let's
lift hundreds of tons, and once turn this
Obliterated
huge
Titan's
chunk of
tower,
ice into
matched with
slush
the
in
wood
just a
tunnels.
couple seconds.
Based on the size of the ice and the required change in temperature for such a feat, Static must have output energy equal to 180 tons of TNT.
He's quick enough to intercept lasers confirmed
I
to
do
be
have a
beams
question,
of
though,
actual light,
for-
which
hold
is
on,
pretty darn
hold on.
fast.
And
Hold
in
on.
the cartoon, he actually shoved some quantum juice in some
I do
lockers
have a
and
question. Can Static beat Black Lightning? Can Static beat Black Lightning? Like, if y'all ever seen the show or read the comics or whatever, you know about Black Lightning, right? Like, can Static beat Black Lightning? I know Black Lightning is pretty powerful with his abilities too, but someone needs to answer that question for me. Because I'm a little confused. You know, everybody has their opinion, and you know, it's comic books, so it's not like they can fully have stats, right? And second, what is with, you know, have you ever realized there's a trend of like black superheroes who have electricity powers? Like, there is though. Black Lightning, Static, Storm, freaking, what was his name? Black Lightning's daughter, Lightning, right? There's a few more. I can't remember a lot of them. Well, I guess Miles, right? But yeah, like, I wonder what's up with that. I wonder who started the trend and why is it there. I mean, it's cool because electricity powers is like a main, character ability. You know, like, you can, like, it's easily developed. Like, you can develop so much from it, and like everything like that. So I wonder why they made, you know, that whole stigma or whatever about it. Same thing with like a freaking what's his name, Kaminari from like My Hero. His dude, man, he could have been so cool. He's like the Rock Lee of the whole series, bruh. He could have been so cool if they wouldn't have just fucked him up to the writers. But he's for comedic relief anyway, so whatever. Back to it.
launch them out of orbit. These are typical school lockers, which can weigh up to 30 pounds each.
And fit approximately one nerd.
To throw 3 of these into space, they need to be moving nearly 3,000 times faster than sound, requiring a throwing force equal to 4 kilotons of TNT.
Damn! Okay, sure, that's not canon to the comics, but his electromagnetism could play tug-of-war with Superboy's telekinesis, which can lift 4 million tons. I'm not sure Static can go that far, but if he's anywhere close, it's still higher than throwing some lockers around.
Though, despite Static's incredible power, insulators are his kryptonite, and he can run out of juice if he pushes himself too much.
But the guy's one of the coolest superheroes who really got his time to shine. Heck, he was good enough to join the Justice League.
Like
I think even Virgil himself was shocked to see how cool he
really
was.
Long time ago. I haven't played the second one nor second one. I plan to though.
Alright, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
But first, all this talking has made me hungry for Blue Apron.
Okay.
Go.
Let's get it popping. Ooh.
Whoa! Watch where you're aiming. I got places to be tomorrow.
On site?
For real?
It's on site?
Attack me!
Okay.
I got more than one electric psychopath to keep track of it.
Bro, let's move, bro. And that's not. That didn't shock him. Yeah, Virgil can't fight, bro. Well, hand to hand at least. At least Miles knows a little bit.
Me? Getting zapped? What's up with that? I call that the sugar touch. And I call this my taste.
I like this already. Oh yeah. My money's on Static, by the way. Okay. This is going crazy. Ooh. And now he's stuck. Ooh. Whose song is this? Whose song is this? Who made this?
No more flying pizza trays.
Oh, he done broke his.
Shoot! That's my ride. Okay, you've got surprises, but so do I.
What do you do? Oh, damn. He's crushing him. Ooh. Oh, that was his Webby. He just called the blackout. You watch dogs do. Oh, he messed up his Webby. Oh, he's done now.
You stupid. All I gotta do is... What? Plasma coil. If you hadn't noticed, this electric biz is kind of my thing. Oh, man.
And just like that, it's a wrap. Game over. That was fast as a motherfucker.
Looks like we're kicking off this year with a bang. Poor Miles, though.
Honestly, I'm surprised how this turned out. At first glance, Miles appeared to have a good chance of victory.
He was definitely physically stronger than Static.
Right,
He would have
that's what I'm
totally
saying.
won an
He's
arm
got
wrestling
strength.
contest.
But Virgil's overwhelming electric power put him at a level above the young Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, overall Static's feats were way above Spidey's, even when we scaled Miles to classic Peter Parker's biggest feats. Static definitely had the oomph to take Miles out, but Miles had no easy way to get around his force field.
The variety of techniques at Static's disposal also rent many of Spider-Man's abilities moot.
Like how Spidey's invisibility didn't matter when Static could light him up like a Christmas tree, and his speed was so similar to what the Spider Sense could give Miles that the Super Radar wasn't that big of a help. Remember, just because he knew an attack was coming, didn't always mean he could dodge it in time.
And, well, shockingly, Static only needed to hit him once. See, his electromagnetic manipulation gave him control over Miles' wall crawling and other abilities. As soon as he got a hold of Miles' bioelectric aura, it was basically all over.
But hey, Miles and all the other Spider-Men fight Electro all the time, and they have no problem dealing with him. Why was Static any different?
Simply put, every iteration of Electro pales in comparison. He has no feats of power that come even close to Static, and frankly, he's an idiot. This was a fascinating matchup, but... Oh no, not again!
Mr. Morales put up a jolly good show, and yet Mr. Hawkins had him outdone in breathtaking power, stalwart defense, and veritable versatility.
Oh, he was just miles ahead of him, don't you know?
The victor is Static.
Boy.
Hey, thanks for checking out the premiere
What
of Season 7 of Death Battle. If you want the battle music for yourself, you can get the link down below. And, hey, the card game is back in stock. So check that out on store.roosterteeth.com.
Zindel. Black Canary. Oh, I'm hyped for that. Oh, I'm hyped for that, boy. Injustice versus Mortal Kombat. Exactly. Long story short, I gotta start reacting to these now. Like, I've been watching Death Battle for, I think, maybe a year. Like, all the seasons, like, just, or at least the ones that, like, interest me. And, like, dude, I love, like, just the animation I love, because they weren't animated before, so it's just different to me. I think the animation was a lot better with Wiz and Boomstick, I mean. And, like, I think it's just great that they just, how well they evolved, you know? Like, I remember there was this one with Daredevil and Nightwing versus Nightwing, and it was a live action battle. And man, bro, they got clout. They got clout, bruh. But the thing about Static is that okay, I can't be the only person that thinks this. Do y'all know who Heartstop Lucas is? Try and tell me that he will not be a good Static. Tommy, shut the hell up. I ain't playing these guys. Bruh, he got the dreads and everything, waving this shit, bruh. He would be phenomenal as Static Shock, bruh. Static, bruh. That is his role. That is his breakout role into the acting game. And he will kill it. I know he will. King Vader could direct it. I'm kidding, but seriously, man. I know it's for sure, bruh. I know it's for sure. I know Dwayne and Jasmine believe me. I'm right there with him. I know I am right there with him. But, okay, so Miles. Let's talk about Miles. First off, for y'all that don't know, for y'all that have watched Spider-Verse, the first one, the next one comes out, the second one comes out April. That they say April, that's a whole year. That can be pushed back. But they say that it comes out April of next year, 2021, April next year. So I'm hyped for that. The soundtrack was nominated for a Grammy, but anyway, I know shit. I know too much. But I really hope they like add Miles to like the MCU, because I think that would be phenomenal. Like, why would they cast Donald Glover, aka Childish Gambino, as his uncle and reference him and not put him in there? Although, like, it is just a reference, but I would be pissed if they don't do nothing about it. Like, for real. But anyway, y'all, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I'm out. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I got something for y'all tomorrow. Shoot. Rest in peace, Kobe. My mama made this. My mom and dad made this when I was like super young. So like, because you know I was a big basketball fan when I was younger. I'm still a big basketball fan, but yeah, they made this when I was young. You know, it's too small for me now, obviously, but you know, I had to wear this in the video because my jersey is dirty. If you don't have a Kobe jersey now, unfortunately, they are worth a lot more now. I mean, I hate to see, like, it's pretty messed up to, like, you know, profit off of somebody's death like that, but, you know, at the end of the day, it's not like he has it, you know, with him, you know, but, you know, it sucks though, but, man, I just made this cool video bad. Anyway, I'm out. Peace. Love y'all.